Hey, good morning, folks. West Coast One again, doing our weekly ride here in Vancouver, Washington. Hey, we're gonna be in Oregon today. We're gonna do some of the old highway there in the Columbia River Gorge, tool around the neighborhood. It's gonna be a fun day. Got a couple of tracks and 3 or 4 bikes. Gonna be a blast. Guys, saddle up and join us. Take care of each other. Be kind. Bye now.
Well, howdy folks, welcome to my channel, West Coast One, let's ride. Hey, we're doing a group ride. We're going to do some of the Columbia River Gorge. Trout Dale, gateway to the gorge. It's a pretty cool little place. I mean, it's just a handful of people here downtown, but it's spread out up the hill. Kind of historic and a lot of history, and it's just a fun area to ride your motorcycle. Lots of cool rides, and it's a little overcast but not cold, so that's what I call perfect. You don't have to deal with that blazing sun. And we're just 2 minutes out of town. We're heading up the Sandy River. We'll kind of change into a little, this is a historic area here, and then we get into a rural, like this will be a rural area. Oh gosh, I'll have to put it on the screen. I forget but the way we do, we take the side roads. We don't just take the main roads. Brain fart. I forgot the name of this road. I'll have to post it. I'm sorry, guys. But I am human. But today's, yeah, there it is. There's it on the map. We get there in a roundabout way. And we have a great time doing it. And we're not in a hurry. So we're being safe, and we're seeing some really cool stuff, having a great time. A little bit of farmland up here, some houses, timber off to the right. There's some really cool Larch Mountain features, parks and walking stuff. I don't want to spoil it for you, but to the right we're on Larch Mountain Road, headed back to the Columbia River. This will hook into the historic 30, pretty close to the Vista house. So find a small groups, find somebody you like to ride with, study those maps, and get out there, guys. Lots of cool stuff. And this is where we're going to hook right back into historic 30. Caesar handles that ST pretty good, doesn't he? He just rebuilt his Honda Goldwing. He had some transmission failure, and he changed engine transmission all by himself. Wow, man, I'm impressed. So anyway, he's got his Goldwing back up and running. And here we are at the Vista house. Now, guys, I think it's Memorial to Labor Day weekends. You got to get a permit to come up here. I know. Don't get me started. But I believe that that's what it is. Memorial weekend to Labor Day weekend, you got to have a permit. So do yourself a favor, go online and check it out. But this is what you're going to see from the Vista house. That's the Columbia River Gorge looking east. And you're swinging around into Washington, on down the river. Portland's on the left, Vancouver's on the right. Pretty cool, huh? And the guys don't like me photographing them, but there's Bruce's 1500. He calls it Gray Ghost. Man, he's got, it's neat. It's really nice. He's kept great care of it. Mike's Tri-Glide, beautiful machine. Bob on his Lemonade. He's our international guy. He goes all over the place. There's my Bison Chew, my trike, and Caesar and Larry ST, and a 1500 trike. So we're a mixture, guys. We just have fun. And we left the Vista house, and I like this section. It's like a triple S curve. It's kind of unique. Don't get in a hurry. Be safe. We got enough idiots out there crashing. Good Lord. This is historic 30, just outside of, just upriver of Portland, Oregon. See how green it is? I want you to take note of that. So later on in the video, one of the unique features of Oregon and Washington. And there's an old-timey tunnel. It used to be where the cars went. Now it's a pedestrian. So when you come out here and do all the hiking trails, you got lots of neat stuff like this waterfall. Horsetail waterfall. Isn't that pretty? And there's a bunch of those. That's just one of them. I like this right on the side of the cliff type thing. They just carve a road right in the rock. And they did it with like sledgehammers and star jacks or star bits. It's a rod that it's got a star shape on the end, and one guy holds it, the other guy hits it with a sledgehammer. You turn it on the bounce, you hit it again, you turn it on the bounce. Oh man, that's how they drilled holes. Dude, I'm telling you, this is there's a lot of history here. But we're finished with that. We're going to head up I-84 eastbound, exit 69, Mosier, Oregon. This is where the historic 30 continues. It's been chopped up, so you do the sections. But I call this my home section. This is, I don't know, 15 miles away from where I was born. So pretty familiar with this area. Yeah, that's one of the hazards, the bicyclist. And it's mostly a hazard because you get a logging truck or another, or even a concrete truck or something, big truck. It's dangerous. And guys, I left this in here. See that pond on the right? Excuse me, it's a seasonal pond. There's a lot of those around. And they have turtles, salamanders, frogs. How in the Sam Hill did turtles get out here? One of those questions of life. And I know a lot more places, even far more remote than that, where there's turtles. I mean, what a cool world. We really live in a cool world. But anyway, enough of that stuff. That's Washington in the way over there. We're in Oregon, so you're right on the border. That's the bridge over Hog Canyon. It was full of rattlesnakes for this guy. He got it for a song and a dance, and he ran a herd of pigs in there, and they got rid of all the rattlesnakes. Anyway, it was kind of a little bit, it's a fun story. Rowena Crest. And remember I said, see how green it was? We're just a few miles upriver, and see how brown it is? It's like, Oregon is really cool, man. I mean, you got rainforest to true sand desert and everything in between in a 300 by 300 miles space or whatever, however big Oregon, Washington are of it. Pretty neat. That's the Columbia River down there. And I was born 7 miles up that river. That's where I come from. Lyle, Washington, Klickitat River. Something's running. I don't know if it's a steelhead or if it's a summer salmon. I would think it'd be the summer salmon, but the water is way too silty. So, but you notice all the boats out there. And we're headed up river towards the Dells. We got a really cool shot coming up. That's why I left this in here. It's one of my. I just love this triple decker thing coming up. And if you're crafty, you can get down here and get 5, but you got to cheat a little bit. But we're gonna do 3 today. Keep the video shorter. There you go. 1, 2, 3, triple decker. We were up there on top, came around the center, and away we go. Guys, hey, we had a great day. This is kind of how we do things, man. The lead out there, that's Larry. He's our master route maker, but we all come up with routes, and we like to ride safe. Guys, take care of each other, and do be kind. Bye now.